Okay, so the next thing we're going over for our first section is identifying pairs of angles. We're going to look at lines being intersected and what angles are created. So our transversal is the line that goes through two or more of these coplanar lines and creates kind of these angles, special angles that we're going to look at. So our first set of angles formed by our transversal, so this T is our transversal, and it's cutting through our two coplanar lines. We first have our corresponding angles. So those are known as our angles that are kind of in the matching positions. So if I notice here, angle 2 is on the same side of my transversal, and it's kind of above each of my lines. So they're angle 2 and angle 6 are going to be considered corresponding angles. I always kind of think of it as also like the same location, like matching locations on our lines. Then we have our alternate interior. So our alternate interior lines come from the word basically that we're looking at. We're looking at alternate. So if I look at the transversal, I notice that they are on all opposite sides of my transversal. So 4 and 5 are on opposite sides. And then I also notice that they are in the interior. This is known as the interior of our line. So it's interior. So alternate interior angles are on opposite sides of our transversal and on the inside. So it's kind of opposite and inside. So angle 4 and angle 5 are alternate interior angles, and my shorthand for alternate interior will be alt-int angles, because I don't want to write all of it. Alternate exterior, very similar. We're using kind of the same language. Alternate, again, means they're on opposite sides of my transversal, and now they're on the exterior. So they're on the outside of my lines. So this is considered the exterior. So on opposite sides and the outside. So that's what we're going to say about them. Opposite outside. So angle 1 and angle 8 are our alternate exterior angles. And then our consecutive interior, we're going to actually use a different word for that. We're going to say, make it nicer, it's going to be same side interior. That's a little nicer, right? Now I know I'm talking about the same side of the transversal. So they're all on one side together, and then same side interior. So interior, we were talking about the interior. So they are on the same side of the transversal and on the inside of those lines that are intersected. So we're going same side, inside. So we've got angle 3 and angle 5. So if I were to put the picture together and label these, I've got 1 and 8, 3, 5, and now I'm looking at 4 and 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I now know something about each of these. So 1 and 8, exterior. So 1 and 8, exterior, alternate, so alternate exterior. Then 2 and 7, actually also, aren't they on the opposite side and on the outside? So also alternate interior. 4 and 6 They're on the same side and on the inside, so same side interior for 4 and 6. And then 3 and 5, also same side interior. So you can kind of put all these angles in together and start trying to like learn how to identify them.